Hi, Olivia. Thank you for coming in today. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself before we got started. So, my name is Colleen. I'm a social work student at the University of Denver online, which means that even though I still live in California, I attend the University of Denver to get my master's degree in social work. My career goal for that is to be an LCSW, which is kind of like a therapist with like roots in social justice and self-worth and stuff like that. And so I just wanted to give you a little bit about myself before we get started. And then I do have two things that I tell every client before we get started. Number one being the most important of confidentiality. So anything that you say between us is safe here. I'm not going to go talk to my coworkers and be like, you can't believe what I heard from whoever. And if I see you in the community or if I see someone else that maybe we know mutually in the community, I'm not going to be telling you business because that would be breaking the promise of confidentiality. With that being said, if you see me out and about, you can feel free to say hi to me and then I will reciprocate and say hi, but we just keep it at that. And then if you don't acknowledge me, I won't acknowledge you. That's kind of how we make sure if maybe you're with someone who you don't want to know, you see a therapist, that kind of thing. And then the second thing is called informed consent. And what that means is if at any moment in time you are curious kind of about what our game plan is, you can always ask me that. Like if our relationship is going to be ongoing or if it's just 8 sessions or if it's just whenever you need it to be, you can always ask me that and figure that out. And then also with confidentiality, the only reason I would ever break that is if, one, I think you are at risk for hurting yourself, 2, I think you're at risk for hurting someone else, or 3, if there's a minor or an elder in your life that is being hurt. So those are the only reasons I'd ever have to tell anybody else. It would just be the people who need to know. So before we get started, I just need you to sign this piece of paper saying that we talked about those things and that you understand what's going on. Okay. Sure, thank you. Okay, so from your paperwork coming in, I saw that you were 22, but that's all I pretty much know about you. Can you tell me a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, I'm from Colorado originally, and when my parents got divorced when I was in like 7th grade, my mom moved out here, so I've kind of been back and forth from California to Colorado since then. But when I was 18, when I graduated high school, I came out here.
Gotcha. What kind of spurred you to come out to California more permanently?
College.
Gotcha. Where did you attend school? Do you still go to school there?
I did a year and a half at Chapman University, which is up in Orange County. And then I took some time off, like a year and a half. And then now I'm finishing the last couple of classes that I have of my associates before I transfer. So I'm just at a community college online right now.
Gotcha. And then can you tell me a little bit about like the people in your life, like who's in your life right now?
Yeah, I am in like a pretty serious relationship, and yeah, I have like my best friend from Colorado also lives in California, but she lives in Orange County, but I have her like kind of close by.
Yeah. Gotcha. Can you tell me a little bit more about your relationship?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend and we live together. We've been together like 10 months.
Gotcha. Sounds like maybe she's someone important to you.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. That's really cool. Do you feel like she is a supportive person in your life, and then also your best friend? Are they both people who are really supportive of you?
Yeah, I think like I've worked really, really hard the past few years to like weed out people that aren't as supportive.
Yeah, that's a really mature thing to do, to kind of find people who fit with your values and your lifestyle and keep those people close.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really a big thing to do. Do you work or have a job?
I like 2-ish months ago I started working as a counselor at an adolescent outpatient drug and alcohol program, and it's just been like really, really stressful so far, and the work environment isn't very like friendly. And so I've just been struggling with that recently, and today I kind of told them that I don't know if it's the right fit for me, which is stressful.
Yeah, that sounds really overwhelming to have to make that decision and also to have to face a work environment that isn't like conducive to growth and learning. Did you say what you were studying in school?
No. I am gonna be a psych major.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump back. I just thought, especially, it would be really hard to be in a work environment that's not conducive, and if it's in the area you're moving into, it could be really stressful. Yeah. How do you feel like you're handling that, or like what emotions are coming up with having to make that decision about your job?
I'm just like kind of conflicted a little bit because I need to have a job because I support myself and I'm in school and trying to juggle a lot of things. And so it's just a little hard. And I'm like nervous to be leaving and don't know if I'm like giving up a good opportunity, even though it isn't the best on me emotionally.
Yeah, I can understand how that would be really challenging. So with therapy, a lot of times you set goals with your therapist, and so I was kind of thinking, just kind of from things I've heard from you, what I think maybe we should set some goals are, and then I definitely want to hear your feedback of kind of what you think. So it sounds like you just have a lot going on right now, maybe not a ton of people in your life that are close by, and then also the stress of like kind of job tumultuousness.
Yeah.
Kind of, so I think maybe some kind of just like routine skills, like waking up at the same time every day, kind of doing things, especially while maybe looking for a job, still having a routine.
Yeah.
And then kind of finding people to connect with and like to build support around or to make plans with and things like that. How do those sound for you?
Yeah, that sounds like something that would be really helpful.
Yeah. How do you think, so with our goal of routine and stuff like that, how do you think you do with that currently?
I think I'm a lot better than I used to be, but I feel like on my like kind of long break off of school and responsibility and everything, it was a lot easier to start working on some like self-care stuff like that. And now just with like the influx of everything that I have going on, it's like kind of taking the back burner a little bit.
Yeah. And then do you have anything you wanted to add to that list of goals?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's also something that we can continually be expanding and working on, and as things come up, we kind of funnel them in a direction. Sorry, I actually thought of another couple of questions I wanted to ask you, just to kind of more get to know you. We kind of took a turn with that. Are you religious?
No.
Yeah. Okay. We talked about relationships, we talked about school. Yeah, I think I have a much better picture of who you are as a person and kind of the direction we want to go with our settings in the future, or sessions in the future, excuse me. And so, how do you feel about scheduling for next week? And we can kind of see how just having those goals in your back of your head kind of moves through this week. Does that sound okay? Yeah. And then I also, if things with your work come up or are really stressful, I definitely still want to be able to be a person that holds your story and is here for you and listens to you through all of that. So I think it could be really good to have someone listen to you through all of that. So we will schedule another session. It was really nice to meet you and get to know you a little bit today, and I look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.